Bad girls like reggae and calypso, hula hoop them and they get hypno. Griselda Blanco don't act like you don't know. We just came to party, we don't want no trouble. All my party people, put your lighters up when we pull up in the.
I think the music bug bit me when I was born because I'm a human. Everybody loves music, but in terms of making my own music, it definitely started in around 2013, 2014 when the South African hip-hop scene was really blowing up, you know, artists like AKA, Casper Nyovest, KO and the whole Cash Time movement. But growing up, I don't know, I didn't even think I knew there was such a thing as SA hip-hop. I kind of knew like some Squatter Camp songs, some H2O songs, some Mr. Sullivan songs, but I never really thought about it as SA hip-hop. It was just like another song that I would listen to on YFM or Metro FM or whatever it may be. But I listened to a whole lot of different music. I went to a private school. I was born in 1992, so fully born free, land of Mandela, what's up? So I was exposed to a whole lot of different things. That era of MTV, like the 2000s, where music videos was big and those shows like making the video and, you know, cribs and stuff like that. That was the era that I grew up in. But then when I was at home, I listened to a lot of choral music, like, you know, a lot of Joyous Celebration, a lot of BB and CC Winans. But I was also exposed to like the other side of it, the Brenda Fassie, the TKZ, you know, Thandi Swamazwai. I really loved that stuff too. So it was just kind of like a cooking pot of a whole lot of different things. I mean, I'm doing very well in television. I had been doing it for about 3 or 4 years before I decided to make the transition into being a musician. But for me, it was just a very natural progression in my career. You know, I worked at a music channel, so I was exposed to so many different artists and so many different parts of the music industry. I was hosting events, and every time I would host an event or introduce an artist, it would literally be like I was performing my own songs or I really was on the track with that person. So it just really felt like a natural progression, and I'm really glad that I did it. Well, I definitely wanted to work with Gemini Major on this album because he's got one of the best credit lists in Africa right now, not even in South Africa, you know. He's so versatile when it comes to the music that he makes, the beats that he makes. So I really trust him. I mean, we live in the same neighborhood, so I spend a lot of time with him. We did a track on my mixtape called Bum Bum, and I think it got the best reception. So I knew I definitely wanted to work with him, and I really trust his ear. I trust his ideas. We communicate well. You know, when you're working with an executive producer, you want to work with somebody who you can trust to show you the right way, but somebody who you also feel like as an artist, I'm comfortable enough to let you know where I'm at. I'm feeling very blessed when I think about the songs that we've made so far on the album because they really are amazing, you know? When I think about the quality of the music that we're making, it's so high. I mean, there's one song called Be Somebody that I really feel like could just take over the world. You know, did a song today with Youngster CPT that just made me as an artist feel like, you know, I'm not that bad, you know, I do my things. I think before doing the song with Youngster, or before even landing in Cape Town, not to say that I didn't know how important he is to Cape Town culture, but when you land in Cape Town, you kind of like, it's just in the air. He's like a god out here. It's very hard to describe, but he's very infectious and he's extremely talented. Everything that you've ever heard about him is true. He's a great rapper, he's humble, he's kind. So the story behind Victory is, it's my debut album. It's the first project that I'm going to be doing after my mixtape Verses. So I guess Victory will be the project after Verses because Verses was the competition stage of my life where I was really just fighting a whole lot of things, trying to figure out who I am and where I am. And I guess the album and Victory is just me celebrating the fact that I've overcome all of those things and I am where I am right now. And just time to take it to the top.
One by one, maybe 2 by 2. Everybody on the floor, let me show you how you move. Break it down low, bring it back up slow. One time, bring it back on slow. Say yeah, if you're ready to